When I was in the service, we knew that IEDs were prevalent, and we knew they were all over the country in Iraq, and they're all over the country in Afghanistan. You never think that it's going to happen to you, and then it does. I was very fortunate where my burns were very, very small first-degree burns. They heal. But there are less fortunate soldiers out there that are fighting today that go through IEDs who don't have the same circumstances, and they spend months, if not years, in the burn unit. When somebody gets severely burned and they have disfigurement, every single day they have to go and look in the mirror and look at somebody new, identify themselves in a new form, and then they have to overcome that and live their life. The simplest thing we can do is support them and empower them.
There's a whole lot more people who are badly burned than there were in the past because they lived. And those survivors now have these bad scars. So one of the big research pushes that I've been driving and others around the country is, what about scar? And how can we manage this? People ought to be able to live their life and do whatever they want to do with whatever they've got. It's the same thing with prosthetics. We want the same thing for burns.
You know, back in the Vietnam era, there was a lot of limbs being lost, and that's when the advancements of prosthetics started really hitting home. And today, when you see a prosthetic, somebody puts a pant leg over it, and you can't tell. The advancements are incredible, but we're not there with burns at all. Sons of the Flag, in its infancy, started just to help one person. And there were so many patriotic people around the country that jumped on board to help us in the initial phase. We've grown it to over 20 states, and over the last 5 years, we've navigated this terrain and done incredible things like set up an endowment at a hospital to give indigent patients things like burn garments and creams so that they'll never have to worry about leaving the hospital without the proper medical stuff they need, to helping out with a family home for when the patient's in the hospital, and to the unique things like hiring fellowships.
Supply sometimes doesn't meet the demand, and that's been the case in the last several years in the United States. Is we don't really have enough burn surgeons.
So we need to add to the mix of doctors. So every year we hire a new doctor. They, in their fellowship or in their residency, they become a fellow and then a burn fellow, and we pay or scholarship that doctor to become a burn surgeon, to learn under another burn surgeon. What
the Sons of the Flag does is really a scalable activity, right? So Sons of the Flag pays to train another burn surgeon. That guy or that girl is going to take care of thousands of burn patients.
What we really want to do as we grow this organization is to be able to help individuals who have endured a burn injury and their families go through it as smooth as possible with the best overall outcome.
Sons of the Flag is making a real difference in people. You know, many of my patients are all the time said nothing but good things about what Sons of the Flag has done for them.
One of our good friends, Omar Avila, severely burned in action in the war in Iraq. He asked for a set of weights.
Ryan's like, what can I do for you? And I said, all right, I need some weights. And then he goes, well, how much do you need? I said, about 800 pounds. And then he's like, are you serious? I was like, yeah. I was like, I'll lift it for you one day if you want.
If a burn patient says, this is what I need to get healthier, well, that patient is telling us exactly what they need.
When I walk into the gym, I feel like I have no burns. My hands are fine. My body is fine. That's where I feel at peace and normal.
So we got him a set of weights, and he used them every day, and he is currently the world record holder for the Paralympics for deadlift and bench press. Taking a soldier and getting him back in the gym and then getting him fired up again to live a good life and feeling proud of himself and his accomplishments, that's a win. To all our donors, you know, both the private donors to the corporate sponsors, we would not be able to carry out the plan of attack without their financial support.
Sons of the Flag has seen the need, and they're meeting it.
Every single dollar I've always seen goes right back out to support the military, our first responders, even civilians.
We're being proactive for the future because people are going to continually get burned.
Until we reach no deaths, no scar, and no pain, we still got a long way to go. You've got to recognize these people were hurt defending me, and so I need to give every effort I can to help them.
Our hope at Sons of the Flag is that 40 years from now, people say, you know what, during these wars that we're in currently, a team of people stepped up to the plate to help burn care, so that today, 40 years from now, they don't have to deal with the lifelong injury and the scarring.
working with Sons of the Flag reminds me of how good people can be.